What if getting everything that you wanted was as simple as 2 words? According to Wayne Dyer, who I think was one of the greatest spiritual teachers of our age and one of the, for sure, top-selling spiritual authors of our age, he says there's 2 very simple words that all of the greatest spiritual masters, including Jesus himself, have used in order to manifest miracles. I'm going to break down Wayne Dyer's 2 magic word technique so you can get anything that you want. Now, Dr. Wayne Dyer once said that you come to realize there's no accidents in this universe, that every event, that every moment is orchestrated by something greater than us. And one of Wayne's favorite books was called the I Am Discourses. And it states the first expression of every individual everywhere in the universe, either in spoken word or silent thought or feeling, is I am, recognizing one's own conquering divinity. Now, Wayne has since passed away, but I can still hear him saying, every time we say I am not or I cannot, we suppress the immense power within us. The words I am carry great weight. We have to be mindful of how we use them. When we say, I am strong, I am well, I am content, we activate a frequency. And when we say, I am weak, I am broke, I can't do it, we are allowing our physical senses to control and have dominion over our only divine power. The power of your consciousness. The power of I am. Now, the key, according to Wayne, is your imagination, because we're always using I ams, consciously, unconsciously, silently, out loud. And he always talks about a William Blake quote where he said, what is now proved was once only imagined. So think about that, like really think about it. What is now proved was once imagined. So you might believe in this, you might not, and you might be like, this is dumb, and you might leave a comment, you're like, hey, I don't like you. But either way, you're using I ams consciously or unconsciously. Because if that quote that Wayne talks about, everything that's now proved was once imagined, then what you're saying, well, this doesn't work, look at my bank account, I wouldn't be broke if it worked. Everything that's now proved was once imagined. You imagined yourself that way, your own self-identity, your own self-image. Think about that. And then the question is, well, what am I imagining? What is my unconscious imagination putting after my I am statement? Is it that you are wealthy, that you're a successful real estate agent, entrepreneur, you're a happy, healthy mother, father? Is it what you want, or is it more of the same? Because that imagination is building your I am statement. Now, Albert Einstein famously stated, imagination is more important than knowledge, that knowledge will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. When we're in the A to B mindset with our I am statement, we say things like, I made $30,000 last year, therefore I could probably only make $34,000. Or we say things like, I've always been overweight. It's too hard. Or we might say things like, everyone always takes advantage of me. It's like there's no good guys left. There's no right women left. This is logic. That's A to B. But imagination can take you anywhere, right? I was 21 years old. I had dropped out of college as a freshman in college. I read a Wayne Dyer book and I thought, I don't want to go to college anymore. So what do I want? I want to backpack around the world, vagabond, write a book about it, and become a big successful author. That's what I want to do. So I was 21 years old. I had written this book. Every single publishing company in the world said no to me. I got denied by all of them. And I had to sell my books self-printed out of the trunk of my car. And I could have said, I am an idiot. This will not work. There's no way this works. That would have been logical. That's A to B. But imagination takes you anywhere. Either way, you're using your I am statement. So I started saying that I'm a globally successful author, speaker, and seminar leader making millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people. Now, the craziest thing happened because I ended up becoming that. My books got picked up by Penguin Random House, the #1 English publishing company in the world, when I was 23 or 24. They got translated into other languages. A South Korean publisher paid me money first, and then I get my book printed in South Korean, and then I get a TEDx talk, and then my YouTube channel goes from a couple thousand subscribers to almost 1 million. I changed my I am statement. And I'm not asking you to believe this. Wayne's not even asking you to believe this. All he's saying is do your own thought experiment, see if it's real. And ask yourself, what is your I am statement right now, and what do you want to change it to? Remember, everything that's now proven, that's now real, was once imagined. Now, according to Wayne, once you actually consciously choose your I am statement, and then you start to reimagine it, the ingredient that starts to make it real is gratitude. That's the key. Can you feel thankful for something that hasn't manifested yet? And it's like a weird paradox, right? Like, how can I feel thankful for something that my eyes and my ears tell me hasn't happened or isn't happening? And that's why I started hypnotizing myself, because the fact is, we are brainwashed, right? Like, we think about brainwashing from like a Hollywood movie or something like that, or we think like brainwashing is something like bad. We're all brainwashed, right? Stanford University did a study and they found that we have approximately 65,000 thoughts a day. 95% of them are subconscious, they're unconscious. That's brainwashing. 65,000 thoughts in a day, do you remember? I probably don't even remember 12 of my thoughts, right? So all of this thoughts and actions are happening unconsciously via conditioned brainwashing. And Wayne says that the master key out of that is gratitude, is to start to feel thankful for your I am statement that hasn't happened yet. So I started feeling grateful for the money even though it hadn't happened. I started feeling grateful that I wasn't a self-published author. I started feeling grateful that even though I was selling my books out of the trunk of my car at a farmer's market next to some guy selling potatoes and kale and green juice, I started to feel grateful that I was actually getting checks by big publishing companies and translated into other languages. So the question is, can you do that? And in order to do that, you have to deny the evidence of your senses. And the key for me was to start hypnotizing myself. I started brainwashing myself. I always say brainwash yourself for the world brainwashes you. You can comment that down below. Brainwash yourself for the world brainwashes you, because we're all brainwashed, right? So I created a success hypnosis MP3 that told me that I was financially independent, I was a millionaire, I was inspiring people, I was a successful business owner, everything works out perfectly for me. And I started listening to it all day long. And that's what has to happen, because your subconscious is doing these I am statements all day long. And you can get my free success hypnosis affirmations. They're right there down below, pinned to the comments and in the description. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's pinned to the comments and in the description. Right there down below, you click the link in the description. And while you listen to it, practice feeling grateful that it's already happened. Like, if, for instance, let's pretend that you are in real estate and the market is crap, interest rates are super high, there's a bunch of other agents complaining about it. You can imagine that you're going to be just like them, or you can imagine you're going to be the one that's going to attract the perfect people. You're going to attract the sellers that want to sell so you can get a deal done, and you're going to attract the buyers that want to buy. You're going to put them together perfectly. It's all going to come together like a perfect magnet. And that comes down to gratitude. So you're this agent, you practice seeing that, feeling that, shaking hands with a client. See the color of their eyes in your own imagination. See the tears that they have that they're in their dream house. Or maybe you're like me and you want to be on the internet. I would imagine shaking the cursor on my computer and jumping up and down because my channel just went viral. Oh, look at it. Whatever it is, use the success hypnosis and then practice feeling that gratitude with your I am statement. And you write that I am statement down and you read it every single day. So there you have it, the power of I am. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the bell notification right over there on the side, and be sure to download my free Success Hypnosis MP3. It's jakeshypnosis.com. You can click the link in the description right there down below or pinned to the comments. And be sure to check out my other Wayne Dyer video. I think you'll really enjoy it. He's one of my favorites, and I'll link it right here so you can click it now.